day, bro. Fucking gains every day, dog. Fucking egg whites, whey protein, and chicken breast all fucking day. Fuck vegans, bro. They're beta fucking bitches. I'll fuck them. I will fuck up any vegan any day, dog. Like straight up. A bunch of fucking pussies. I'm a man and men need gains. What it means to be a man is to prey upon the innocent. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm the biggest alpha dog out there, bro, and I consume dairy milk every single day for gains. That's right, bro. I'm the alpha, and as a grown adult, I still consume breast milk. I'm the fucking man, dude. I'm the biggest fucking alpha on the planet, dog. I'm so alpha that I'm on this alpha brain shit, that Joe Rogan. I'm so manly that my chances of erectile dysfunction are higher every single day because of the artery blockage to my member due to my extremely high meat intake. Erectile dysfunction is manly, bro. There is literally no such thing as plant protein. Well, I mean, there is, but it's not bioabsorbable, digestive, available, and yeah, bro, vegans are just absolute pussies, dog.
Veganism just ruined my life.
It's just so hard with everybody judging you all the time online.
I lost a toe to my vegan diet.
Instead of going to a physical doctor that, you know, had actual credentials and knew how they could help me, or even a dietitian, I went to a naturopath and then a spiritual healer.
Oh, a doctor? No. I couldn't even bring myself to go and see one. I had to go and see a naturopath.
And they told me that broccoli was the problem and that I needed to consume eggs.
They told me it was carrots that were causing all of my problems.
Now I'm eating eggs and fish.
I don't remember what I ate for dinner yesterday, but I do remember everything that happened exactly 6 months ago, when all my problems started and my skin started to get bad and my energy levels went low. I just feel so much better. It definitely has nothing to do with the fact that I was just under eating on my raw, fruitarian, vegan diet. No, I definitely wasn't eating enough, but that can't have been what was causing all of my problems.
It's definitely not because I'm consequently eating more calories because I'm eating animal products, which on average have higher calories than the average raw plant food or fruit, or, you know, no, there's no way. The moment I had like a microgram of fish, I busted a nut immediately and it flew across the room like 30 feet.
Send me some money and like the video and subscribe because I don't know if I can go on.
The animals, I mean, it's not really a hot topic to care about them anymore, so I stopped being vegan for animals too, and now I'm on to the next great diet trend. I think I'm gonna go eat some fried chicken now.
No, we're still rolling.
Huh?
We're still...
Yeah. Oh, we're still rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, broccoli just caused my issues, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, typical vegan nonsense. Carnism, though. Cult, though. Still no arguments. Oh, look at that, an argument. I'm just gonna not read it. Still no arguments. Typical vegan cult nonsense. Same old typical cult drone. Still no arguments. Typical vegan nonsense. No arguments. No arguments. No arguments. No arguments. No arguments. No arguments. I respect all vegans' choices to go ahead and eat plants. Vegans just need to live and let live. I eat whatever I want. I mean, sorry, whoever I want. And vegans can eat whatever they want. Vegans are pushy. They need to live and let live. And by that, I just mean they need to live and let me not let others live. We need to live a life of peace and positivity and not let other people dictate who we dictate should be murdered. How dare these vegans think they're so self-righteous that they could choose who I caused to die?
Veganism was my religion. I worshipped at the altar of animals. I was wrong all along. Please, forgive me, God. What you really want me to do is pay people to slit animals' throats in slaughterhouses so I can eat them in a burger. And of course, for me to complain about vegans online. I'm very weak-minded, so I can't exist without attaching every single thought and feeling I have to some kind of religion. I became vegan to try to make my life make sense, so I treated it like a New Age religion, even though that's not what it is, and it's completely rooted in logic and reason. But I treated it like a religion anyway. I was blaspheming. I was worshipping a false god. The god of not being an asshole to animals. Loads of Christian vegans exist, and the Garden of Eden was vegan? Sure, but because we sinned, now I have to pay people to slit animals' throats and eat their dead bodies in sandwiches. This is what God wants me to do, and has absolutely nothing to do with my love for burgers. I was lost, and now I am found. Subscribe to my anti-vegan channel for more wisdom.
These goddamn vegans aren't aware that their crops cause plenty of animals to die off. Goddamn vegan new world order. Crop deaths. I am the crop deaths though king, and I will take on these goddamn vegans till the day that I die. Veganism is a death cult. The vegan mandate, we have to stop them. I like to cite rodent model studies on taurine that I haven't actually read in order to defend the position that veganism is not a healthy lifestyle. Did I mention crop deaths though? I'm just sick and tired of vegans comparing Jews being put in gas chambers in the World War II Holocaust to pigs being put in gas chambers in the World War II Holocaust. There is nothing similar about those two kinds of beings being put into gas chambers, okay? The only thing I really like about vegans and veganism is that all the food is just kosher. So I can have cheeseburgers, I can combine beef and cheese, I can have pepperoni on pizza, I can have plant-based pork. That's all that's good about veganism. When us Jews talk about the Holocaust, we like to say never again. And when I say never again, I mean never again, so long as the Holocaust doesn't get me a Hebrew National hot dog. I could be vegan, and that'd probably be the most ethical way to live and most kosher way to live, but a book that was written 3,000 years ago says that I have the right to put cows into slaughterhouses and slit their throats and also put pigs into gas chambers. Oh wait, no wait, pork's not kosher, but you know what I mean.
And honestly, I would like to be vegan. I really would. It's just, with my health condition, I simply can't be vegan. If I don't eat meat and eggs for one day, I start feeling sick and passing out because it's the lack of the unicorn feet, hemoglobin filling, and it's not available in any other way. Bile solution. This. I actually know that I have this health condition from an anti-vegan YouTuber I watched, and I know that sounds a little crazy, but hear me out, okay? Let me tell you my story and my journey. So this anti-vegan YouTube channel was talking about how some specific blood types need meat, and I have one of these blood types. What's my blood type? It's A7T N. And this means that I have to eat meat, and not only meat, I also have to eat eggs as well. That was very important from this anti-vegan YouTuber. I have to eat eggs as well. The vegans keep on telling me, hey, look at the science and go see a doctor, but can't you see? I have no choice. I have to eat eggs and meat. People keep asking me, what is exactly in meat and eggs that I need to eat? And to that I say it's a fat-soluble bio-solution available 70 purple unicorn feet. That's the nutrient I need from eggs and meat. It's in both of them. So vegans, look, you should really stop saying everyone can go vegan because clearly you're wrong. Here's someone who simply can't go vegan.
Veganism is the New World Order. They want to take your food away. They want to make you eat bugs. Bill Gates has literally put RFID chips in Beyond Meat. Big broccoli is coming for us and nobody is talking about it. The UN is trying to make all of us protein deficient. It's pretty fucking obvious that Earthling Ed is being paid by Big Pharma to get us to all consume plants and eventually die. Climate change is a myth that has been perpetuated to stop you from eating nutritious meat. Have I mentioned lifting vegan logic's fade and how all the chicks at the club definitely like it? And have I also mentioned his weird wannabe sense of irony here? I was vegan, but I mean, it honestly just destroyed my health. What was I eating? Oh, just, tons of vegan junk food. I mean, I figure if it's vegan, it's gotta be healthy, right? I mean, what other way is there to eat, So anyway, I got like this weird brain fog and did I take drugs? Yeah, I took a lot of drugs. I mean, but what evidence is there that taking excessive drugs can make your brain a little foggy and your mind a little foggy? I don't know how that's. I don't see the correlation. I have a farm. I have a farm in Calabasas. I have one in Tennessee or somewhere like that, and there's 22 animals on each farm, and I take care of those animals. So I think because I take care of those animals in those situations, I have the right to take away the lives and rights of animals in other situations, essentially when I don't need to. And yeah, I mean, I was taking all my supplements. I was following bodybuilders on YouTube for nutritional advice because, bodybuilders, the way that they just bench press and curl and stuff and do squats in the gym, those are things that you need to know to do when you're trying to fix your health. And bodybuilders actually go to school for nutrition. So I just figured it made so much sense to just follow bodybuilders, huh? Bodybuilders don't? Well, I mean, protein, right? They told me to eat protein. I did that. What's the problem?
Veganism, yes, but don't you know there are starving children in Africa? What are you doing about that? Where's Africa? Obviously, it's a country far, far away where people starve. I mean, why ask that? Everybody knows that. What's wrong with you? Why don't you focus on things that are more serious and more important than these silly little animals? Oh, I could be vegan and focus on other things as well? Well, I'll have you know that me looking for vegan items at the supermarket, this would take away my valuable time that I could be using to help people. So, no, I'm not going to do that. Do I actually do any charitable work? To be honest with you, I find that question very judgmental, and I find you to be very rude and condescending. So I think we'll leave it here. Typical vegans, always judging people, caring about animals more than people. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
It's entirely possible that vegans are just these otherworldly beings that have been sent to Earth to essentially stop me from eating elk. Did you see that theory on lizard people? Apparently they're the original vegans. You didn't know that? Jamie, pull that up. Plain and simple, vegans just can't get enough nutrition. Where are they going to get their iron from? I mean, the only real iron source out there is elk. It doesn't really matter that I had James Wilkes, the producer of the Game Changers, come on and deductively prove to me that vegans can get enough nutrients to survive and also be an athlete. I've just completely forgot about that, to be honest. When was that? Also, I mean, vegans aren't really winning that many medals or any competitions in terms of athletic feats, so I don't really know.
Yeah,
huh?
They are, yeah.
They are winning?
Yeah.
Let me see the article.
You're sure, yeah.
Vegans are winning athletic event. Nah, but that's biased, bro. Dude, come on. That's from New York Times, dude. Oh, you think I have a bias against vegan? What makes you think I have a bias against vegans? Listen, I'm open-minded, bro. I'm out here trying to just open up my eyes to other perspectives, and that's why I continuously just bring people on who already suit my own perspective. I'm just a really open-minded guy, man. Like, when I'm doing shrooms in my hot tub or in my sauna, man, I'm just literally opening my third eye, dog, like straight up. Bro, I'm just so open-minded, it's unbelievable. Jamie, what's that article that said that most vegans quit, the one that I haven't even read yet? Vegans are way more likely to quit. Like, I'm telling you.
The
What?
stats in that were bogus, man.
Oh, the way they did the statistics in that study was a little bit flawed.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, come on, bro.
Joe,
I'm
you
not.
need to pay attention.
I'm not.
Joe,
Bro.
you need to. Joe.
Stop. Okay, that's not a good source.
It is
what?
a good source, Joe. It is a good source.
It is?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Bro, can we please just talk about elk? You know, when we think about the prospect of farming animals and, such a way that we can generate the existence of net positive lives, the moral problem or the moral qualms that we face when it comes to the animal agriculture industry really become understood in a sense where the epistemological framework of our epistemic standards come to this hierarchical value that really, I mean, when we break it down, we get into the qualia, the subjective experience of these different animals. It ends up being a farm that actually generates net positive lives. And when we recognize this fact, we can come to the basic understanding that it isn't so much the consumption of meat that is the problem, but rather, I would say, the conditions by which we obtain the meat. And therefore, what I'm calling for in, the conclusion that we are deriving from these set of premises that I'm laying out in this moment is that it isn't eating meat that's the problem. It's the whole conglomeration and coagulation of the framework in which the metaphysical, the supernatural, the mystical aspects of our everyday being become such that we view all such things as nuance in some way or another, right? And when you take all these, clear empirical facts and, you think of it like a scientist plus a philosopher, right? Because we have to combine the both sides of the spectrum of, existential thinking. We will conclude that happy farms are probably the way to go, in which we have farms that have cows that live positive lives up until we end up taking away those lives from these animals. And, you know, clearly factory farming is what we would call or classify or categorize as a horror show. And yes, I do support factory farms, and this calls into question the moral problem that we all continue to face daily, which is, what does it mean to be good? You know, what even is good? When we look at the past philosophy and our arguments from some of the most renowned philosophers of our time and of the past time, we'll see that cultural relativism is something that clearly justifies mass murdering animals. So I'm going to sit here and say that my end conclusion when it comes to the vegan question and whether we ought to be vegan, it's going to come back to the hierarchical structure of our meta-ethical frameworks alongside our epistemic standards, and whether or not we think that animals should have the right to not be stabbed in the throat for a hamburger, which I can very likely achieve through plant-based means. In other words, everything I just said debunks veganism.
Dude.
Fuck off, I don't want anything to do with you. Don't ever speak to me again. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Even vegans don't get your weird, stupid wannabe sense of irony here. Who's your audience? Nobody gets these dumb jokes. Dude,